about as far back as I can remember. I actually not only appreciated art and had a pretty supportive family. Had some pretty early success even as a kid. Eventually, it made sense to, when leaving high school, go to art school and got into the Corcoran School of Art in Washington, D.C. My Southern identity really started to come to light while I was there. Other students kind of recognized there's something regional about me or the way I work. So the Southern identity started to come out. By the time I left the Corcoran in 1999, I was really faced with the issue that I think artists have historically been faced with, of trying to make a living as an artist. So I moved to Atlanta and definitely got really seduced into metalwork and into blacksmithing. I liked the plastic qualities of the metal. When you heat it up, it opens up, and it almost has a painterly quality. And even in the very beginning, I saw that. I knew I just really needed to be self-disciplined and just learn technique. So for the last 10 years, working in 2 different shops, I did that. And then my own personal ambitions and acknowledging my own individual creative process, I knew that it would probably be really smart to start my own business. I think in the first 3 years I got comfortable enough with just running a business. I was ready to make another leap, trying to establish myself as a working artist. I look for clients that are interested in aesthetic issues. I find as I get a little braver and more daring in the work, they're more receptive to it, and therefore it actually ends up becoming a richer project. Being a person originally from Charleston, South Carolina, I feel like I have a really genuine, deep connection to the history of blacksmithing. But as an artist, I find myself wanting to defy that history. I really want to move forward from that history. I want to break down the constrictions of that history, the barriers of that history. I want to take the material and push it as far as I possibly can and use it in ways that aren't necessarily either traditional or functional, but operate more on levels of concept and aesthetic. Blacksmithing as a visual language has to always be evolving and has to always move forward. As an artist, one of my personal ambitions is to continue to break down the perceived barrier between what is considered craft and what is considered fine art.